Boxing King Media in association with Box Store. Clifton Mitchell. Cliff, I understand you've been on a bit of a spying mission out here at Wembley.
Pardon? What do you say?
Been on a spying mission?
Not really. I've come here. I've been spying on my security actually, just seeing what they're up to, rather than spying on Congo. I know what Congo is all about, so I didn't really have to spy on him. You know, he does the same thing every single time, so it's not hard to work out.
Yeah, Harry kind of said the same thing as well. I just spoke to him. So why do you think your guy beats Chris Congo? Because that's the fight he wants.
Because he's horrible. Simple. Harry's horrible, and as much as Formella is a mover and that, he's got no snap whatsoever. That's the reason why Conor Benn picked him. Or they picked him for Conor Benn, because he can't punch, but he's got a good name and he's been with good fighters. And no disrespect to Chris Congo. If Chris Congo hits you on the chin, he might have some success, but the way that he's throwing punches today, Harry's all wrong for him. I think Harry stops him, in my personal opinion. You know?
What about Harry versus Conor Benn? Could that get made?
Yeah. Harry has got the style and works things out. He's a very clever fighter. He's not somebody that just keeps throwing double jab back on or 1-2 like the fight we just watched. And it's not like Chris can change, because that's all he does. He does exactly the same thing every time. And if he was that big a puncher, he should have got rid of him, because I don't think that kid had 5 weeks to get ready for that.
Sound. So let's see what Chris has to say. I want to speak about Sandy. I understand the rematch with Farias, I think. Yeah. Is that on?
6th of April, Sheffield. So, she's got to do the job.
6th of August.
Yeah, that's it. I keep saying April, don't I? When it begins with an A, I always say April. 6th of August, so she's got about 8 weeks left to get ready. But, she's in training, she's ready to go. Not ready to go yet, but she will be ready. And like I said, it's down to her to go and right the wrongs,
How did you guys deal with the criticism? Because there were loads of online stuff saying about, there were people questioning your corner work, they were questioning her tactics, the weight, her personality. There was all sorts being questioned about Sandy. How did you deal with all that?
I deal with it all right, because I didn't give a absolute shit what people think anyway. Because when you start worrying about what people think, you stop doing what you're doing. How did Sandy deal with it? Probably not very well, because women seem to take things to heart. I don't take things to heart. As you know, I say it as it is. I'm not going to dress it up or try and go around the houses and try and say this and say that. Listen, she didn't do it right. She messed it all up, and she's got an opportunity to make it right, and she has to make it right. Understand? Or we can bring the horse to water. You can't make it drink. So for me, she has to do everything correctly this time. She didn't do it correctly last time. That's the reason why she lost. She didn't lose because she wasn't good enough. She lost because she didn't do everything right. So if she does it right, she wins it easy. You understand? Watch it back again, and she just stayed there with having a fight. And that's not Sandy's style. She have to move your feet a couple of inches, and she misses.
And obviously, not looking too far ahead, but obviously if she gets a win this time, I'm guessing Chantal Cameron, you're looking to fast track her, aren't you?
Don't talk to me. I'm not allowed to say anything about Chantal Cameron. And to be fair, I have not got a problem with Chantal Cameron whatsoever. I don't even know the girl really. Understand? I don't have a problem with her. But, we had our little bit of a spat, and you know what? It's just handbags, isn't it? It's just a bit of banter. Like I said, I don't take nothing serious like that. Understand? We'd love to fight her. I think it's a perfect fucking fight. Perfect fight. Chantal ain't going to want it, because she's thinking, she hasn't worked up to this position. But what she has done is she's piggybacked everybody and got up to the top. Got up boxing a girl in a fourth fight. That's had two world title fights. Who does that? Not many fighters do that. So you've got to give Sandy credit for what she's done, and also you have to remember that Sandy's probably one of the nicest people, sweetest, kindest people you'll ever meet. And people don't see that side of her. They only see her going, But really, she's as soft as rice pudding. You know what I mean? So
I can back that up. I can vouch for what you're saying there, because I know Sandy outside the boxing circle, and I know she's nice. I think somebody's just got knocked out. I think you said handbags. Can't imagine you with a handbag. So just a quick word on Ty, your son. Any news on his professional licence?
Any news on his professional licence? I'll tell you what's happening with him. They stopped him from getting his licence through a driving offence. That's what they're saying. When that driving offence is, then you can apply. What a load of fucking shit that is. I know that somebody on the board got done for drink driving. Yeah? Did he lose his licence? Did they take the licence off him? No, they didn't. A very high member in the board. Understand? So, it's one rule. Really, they don't want him to have his licence. That's what they're really saying. They don't want him to have his licence. But you know what? We will get it. Because whether we box or not, we'll just get it just to prove we can get it. Understand? But all them, the box, I call it, what do I call the British Boxing Board? I call it the Federation, the Brotherhood.
I'm going to stop there before I get you into any trouble, Clifton. So,
It's a brotherhood. And like I said, we're all brothers together, you know? No, we're not.
Clifton, thank you for your time, man, and look
Stop
forward.
it now, because you're not going to go in. But I'm not going to go in. I'm leaving it at that, because I need to calm down and just behave myself and stay nice and calm. But to be fair, I'm not a bad show tonight. To be fair, there's some good, decent fights on there. Also, Harry Scarf will beat Congo and make him look silly. He's made for him. But do you really think that they're going to give him that shot? I don't think so. They won't give him that shot. You know, they want to beat up their money. But like I said, you know, the way the board's done this year, they've gone. Echo Esserman is ranked 3rd. Harry's ranked 4th. They've gave Antwi the shot at the British title, which is, I've got no problem with Antwi. But if you give the English shot because you didn't want to defend it against Harry, then why the hell should you get a shot at the British? It doesn't make no sense. So really, having the English title doesn't count for nothing. It really doesn't count for nothing. Now, you're going to tell me a local derby between 3 and 4 ranking in Britain, yeah, is not better than Antwi box Echo. So what I'm saying is that the board, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing. That's what I'll say. And let's leave it at that, because it's so frustrating. Then give Harry an eliminator that's really bullshit eliminator. What's the sense in that? What's the sense in boxing Taylor? Really? There is none. Is it Taylor? I think it's Taylor. I think it is. But leave it. Listen, the board make the decisions and they've got their decisions, yeah? They need to sort out the judging and things like that before they start. Or why don't they put it to a poll? Why can they sit around a table, yeah, and make that decision? Maybe because I'm too vocal against them, they don't want to give my fighters anything. That might be a thing. So I have to keep my mouth shut so my fighters get a chance. Whether you keep your mouth shut or not, they're still going to fuck you anyway. So leave them to it.
Robert Smith is here. I'll see if I can grab him. I'd like to ask him about that.
Ask him why to do that, and take it. What is the reasoning behind it? Tell me what reasoning is, because there is no reasoning. You cannot tell me that. Why have the English title if it doesn't have any weight? It doesn't carry any weight. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, so you might as well give it up, because he gave it up and now he's got a British title shot. He didn't want to defend the title, so he didn't really give a shit. He's got no respect for that English belt then, has he? That's how I see it. So if you give it up, it makes no difference. You can still get an English title shot. Someone's will give it up. No means shit then, does it?
I can't
keep the Midlands area belt.
I can't offer my opinion on that, unfortunately.
Of course you can. Of course you can. Don't be a bitch. Put your opinion on the line.
I wish I could. Clifton, thank you for your time, man, and we'll speak soon.
No, thank you. And